What's up guys, we are here at the Black Studio in Auckland, New Zealand. I am the director of this joint and today I'm here to do my very first video on how to color. This is going to be salon environment and also scenario. So this is my beautiful model, Meg. Even though she's a model, we will do as a salon scenario. If you do want to get to know me better, make sure you go check out my first video to introduce myself, where I'm from, what I'm all about, all this kind of thing. So this video is going to be pretty much unscripted, and I'm going to take you step by step on how I color with my beautiful assistant. She's holding the camera at the moment. So this is me. Haven't seen her for
2 months.
Right.
Probably
Probably about three months. Yeah, February.
Oh,
Well, anyway, we just came out of lockdown and she's just like crazy texting me. So we're going to do her hair and fix her, and we don't know what we're doing yet, but we will check it out when she sits down. If you guys have any question, make sure you comment down below. This is it's unscripted, so I'm probably gonna miss something out. So make sure we have a chat and let's have fun. Cool. All right. So if you can come in and have a look right here, guys. Zoom right in. So if you guys can see, there's a band right here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to lighten this band first until we're happy. We need to get it as light as we can to do a fashion color on her. So I'm gonna show you what product we're gonna use and how we're gonna do it. Okay, guys? So we're not gonna touch this at all because this is already very light already. We do not want to put any more stress in that hair, but we will do a lot of treatment for her hair as well. So yeah, at this point we have no idea what color we're gonna go for yet. We just need to know how light we can get this hair lighten and be really cool. Sorry, you look so cool. What are you doing here?
Don't even lie to me like this.
Yeah.
This is a tragedy and you know it.
Alright, cool. Alright guys, so we are L'Oreal Professional Salon, so all our product is with L'Oreal, the brand that I trust. Just note guys, this is not sponsored. This is I'm just doing this for my own fun, so and share my passion. So this is different strength of the oxidant. Obviously they've got low, medium and high. We need to know what product we use so we don't snap the hair. So there's a lot of thinking go behind it as well. And this is the lightener, or many of you known as bleach. Smart Bond number 1. This is not a treatment guys. I always use this with my lightening work and all my colors. This is to prevent from the hair breaking. I've used that. I do not go do any work without that Smart Bond number 1. So today we will use the lowest one. Some of you might know as 20 volt, or some of you know by 6%, whichever way that you want to call it, but it's the same thing. So we're going to use that, and lightener Studio 8 and Smart Bond to light her hair. Right, so now we're going to mix the color, sorry, not the color, the lightener. Right, and then what I'm going to do, we're just going to work on the roots first and the band as we talked early on. So, could you come in and have a look at what I'm doing, and just right here. Oh yeah, simplify that this clip is massive. All right, so what I'm going to do, I will use foils, if I can catch them. And I will try my best to get as close to the root as possible without touching her roots. And I'm going to work this really, really fast, guys, because her hair is quite fine. And instead of like closing this up, I'm just going to layer it like this with my next section, like so. The reason I'm doing this is not like, so it helped me to pre-section my hair for when I go into the roots. That way it's much easier to divide the hair later, and so I don't hurt the model's hair. And also this will just help to keep the heat in as well. So this is I do that the whole way through the hair. I'm gonna get like my assistant Tanya to help me later so we can work faster, so we can get more even processing time on the hair, so that is like minimize the risk of the hair. You can do this yourself, guys, but I just choose to do this 2 people because I think it's faster and also it's safer for the hair. And just like so. So we're gonna do that all the way through, up, and on the side as well. So when I'm done, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Cool. So guys, I'm just on the last couple of sections here. If you come right and have a look, what I do is this, right? So now, can you see the band, how I put the product in? Make sure I go like this, as close as to the roots as I can, without touching her scalp. And just really whisk to that band as well, where you can see the little bit of warmth there, and then her light piece. You don't want to overlap that too much, otherwise we can risk of breaking it. And then I flipped it upside down, making sure that I get on the other side as well. Because sometimes we just do the top and we totally missed the bottom piece. So then you're going to get uneven lift. And then I just do that. And so that's another section there. Right there, guys. So we repeat the process all the way through. Do that. As well. Cool. Right, my last section is exactly the same, guys. As you can see how fine the section is. Big or small, it's just really depending on how thick or thin your client's hair is. I don't think I need to go flip because it's quite fine. So there you go. It's quite close to the root. So, you know, challenge yourself, try to get as close to the roots and not touching the scalp. It's perfect. So leave that. So we just gonna let that sit in for half an hour. So we're gonna check how her hair lighten. When I'm happy, that's when I'm gonna remove everything, and then I am going to do the roots. You're going to see that just by going section by section. I think we will take the product all the way through, just because I see some warmth there, and I really want her hair to be super clean, so we can do that fashion color on her to get a true color. So yeah, it should be okay. I think it's gonna be cool. Alright guys, so it's been about half an hour already, and I'm just checking her foils, and I'm quite happy how it's lifting. As you can see, it's quite light already, but we still see a lot of warmth there. But by the time we do the roots and let that process, this will be quite clean. So now I'm gonna show you why we put these foils in between, and they're just making your life like a lot easier. So it doesn't really matter where you start, but I'm probably gonna start from the back because I want everything to come off her face by the time I'm finished. So this is how I'm gonna do it. I need to wear heels. She's still tall. All right, put this down a bit. That doesn't really help. There you go. So here we go, guys. So we just apply it on the roots like that, like so, and you put that on the side. Maybe do this. You just continue working your way down and flip it up, and your section will be really clean, like that. And then just reapply the product. If you keep the product fresh, the product will keep activating, so it will lighten the hair a lot better. And you go like that. So you keep doing the whole hair. Can you guys see? And that. This is why here at the Black Studio we do things like this, because like if you don't have foils in between and prep your hair, this part here will be stick together, and then when you come back to do your roots, you're gonna hurt the client. You have a chance that it's really discomfort. So you know, as a person, as a client, I don't like that as well. And many of you probably wonder why we don't go on the root straight away. It's because our scalp have heat. If you put it on the scalp straight away, the scalp will lighten really, really fast. If you put heat on powder lightener or bleach, the product will activate quite quickly, and we don't want to do that because speed kills. So we want to take it slow. We need to respect the hair and the scalp as well. Sometimes the scalp can be quite sensitive for many of you out there, and some of you probably can't feel anything, but we have to work really safe because this is chemical, guys. You have to go easy, go slow, it's more gentle. And also actually using a low peroxide is actually lighten better. It's slower, but the hair will be a bit cleaner because you don't boost the pigment of the hair. So I'm going to continue doing this all the way through, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when we're all done. Alright guys, so I'm done. Now I'm just going to get all this hairline to make sure we get all the product in there. In my experience, I found that even though you get a perfect hairline, I think we need to saturate that hairline in the front a little bit and on the side here, because I'm unsure why the hair, when you just get it perfect, you tend to miss out a little bit. So I would just saturate that hairline a little bit more than you need to, because you will make sure you get all the product and all the hair have lightened very, very well. Okay guys, just do that. As you can see how easy and clean it is to do, and everything just pushed back. I'm quite happy how it looks, and then the more I do it, like I said before guys, I'm just not quite happy about the ends. It's just like, you know, it's been a while and the hair can get a bit dirty, and I think in the last 10 minutes when I'm happy how this lightened, that's when I'm going to pour all the lightener all the way through and just really cleans that out, so it's a bit more clear, crystal, platinum blonde, and that's when we can put any color on her hair. So stay tuned guys, stay tuned. Alright guys, so I have rinsed all the products out as much as I can, the best that I can, and I'm just using Smart Bond number 2. It looks like this. Really apply it generously because it really needs it after all that lightening. And Meg's hair is really fine, so you really need to look after her hair. It's really good that it's getting lightened really well, but at the same time the cone is like, it can be quite fragile. It can break quite easily if you don't look after it. So let's put it in really well. And it's really important. A lot of people do a misstep with Smart Bond number 1 and 2. So when you use number 1, you don't want to shampoo afterward. You have to rinse really well and then put number 2 in. Okay guys, you cannot shampoo the number 1 out. Otherwise you just waste all that product and the hair just been waste. Cool, as you can see, really well. And then I'll just get my Y2 comb. Just really comb it through. And what I'm going to do, we're going to leave it for 10 minutes. And that we're going to shampoo, after that we will shampoo her hair. And it's color time. Cool. So like I said guys, like always use this, especially after lighting the hair or sort of thing, because some of the part of the hair will feel weaker than others. So that's so just spray it in, and this will just help to make sure the hair is all nice and even, and also it's also workable as well. It's very easy to comb, and then when you put a toner in, you can tone your hair wet. I like my hair like, you know, damp dry, because like I can mold the hair better, and also obviously water or dilutes the color a little bit, which is fine. I'm happy with that because that means I have time to work with the hair a lot better. You can do it dry. When you do it dry, your hair will be more intense with all this matching color. And when you apply the hair, it will be like, you have to be super careful because if you flick it on elsewhere, it will stain. So then you will get patches of color. So that's why I choose to tone her hair like wet rather than dry. And if you can see, her hair is quite yellow through there. That's why we go with violet, because violet will just take out all the yellow, and when it fades out, it's actually going to be really beautiful. And we're going for that root fade sort of color as well, and that's going to be really cool. Super cool. All right, cool. You can either blow dry a dryer and something, or really towel dry it really well. For me, because I do this day in, day out, and this, I'm happy with this, you know, because this will just be really cool. It's still working, you can see, and now beautiful, it's exciting. So what I'm gonna do now, see, violet, can you see? Oh, it's really cool. So I'm just going to start with, you just come in right in close, Tanya. I'm gonna start up small, down or on her roots, if you can see. And I'm actually going to work, hold on, let me get my English right. Vertical, is that right? Yes! Vertical.
Think about it because horizontal, you
Yes.
look along the horizon.
Yes.
So that's how
See,
you...
man, English is too hard, man. English is too hard.
And then they throw in like portrait and landscape and then you're like, what?
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to find out about me more, guys, just go to my introduction. I'm probably going to tell you more where I'm from, what I'm all about. So we're going to work vertical and then all the way through, because I find that it's a lot faster, and also you don't get that usual like overlap here. Generally, a lot of old way of doing it. Still today, if you flick it through, I found that you can leave a mark. So I'm just working right in the middle, like so, like that, and put plenty of product in, guys, because you don't want to be missing out and just leaving a few spots. Do that. And this is one of my favorite brushes as well, because what does it look like? Here we go with that product. See that? Because what it does is just give that texture and blend when I flick it, and it just doesn't create lines. So what I really love, that's just kind of a cheat really, to be honest, but you know, you have to choose the tools that you that suits you. Everyone has their favorite tools, but this is my favorite brush. I can't tell you where I got it because I don't know. Online shopping. So I'm going to keep doing this, guys. So we will see you when I apply all the roots, and then we're going to see how it looks like, and then we're going to apply the pink after that as well. It's going to be great. So guys, we have applied everywhere already. So what I love to do at the end is just really mold it and really put the color in together. If you really come close, come here guys, check it out. See how the color is just really blend in together. There's no line, and it's really cool. So this is, what do you call it? A root, shadow root fade, which we do a lot in here at the Black Studio. So if you come to the top, and I'm totally not afraid to blend things together, because that band is just gonna merge in together. It's really cool. Can you guys see that? And I'm just really melts it in, just making sure the color is really thoroughly mixed in together, and I don't miss anything out. This is just beautiful. It's gonna look amazing. See that? And when I see something like this, sometimes I just go in and just really go into the roots and add more product in. Just like so. Go. You can see that in. So yeah, this is gonna be amazing color, and then we're gonna do a bit of haircut on her at the end as well. Just really tidy up those ends. Get all those dead ends out. Gone! Maybe you just shave your hair off after all this.
Can you imagine?
Do
It
it!
does all this work and it
Gone!
gone.
Right.
Like, trick you. You guys thought I was getting my hair coloured, actually.
Shave it off.
Mum, if I turned up home with a shaved head, Mum would be like, why were you there so long? Like, what?
Oh, it's a process. This is
I was like, I could have done it with you, but sure.
2020 way of shaving the hair, you know. And
The
then,
colour looks good.
and then guys, and I always go back into like really saturate those roots and hairline, because somehow, some reason those hairline, it won't take as much. So this is why I do that. Just to make sure, because at the end of the day, that is, you know, when you look at the mirror, it's what you see first. So, done. That. Cool. And then of course, while your beautiful client's waiting, you just really want to clean those as well. Alright guys, so we're just going to leave it, as it is, generally it is visual, how long you leave it for, but we're going to leave it for full 20 of the processing time, because we really want to, this color, really want to stay in there, penetrate the color and get maximum color out of it. And I mean, it looks amazing already. I can't
I'm so
wait.
excited.
Yes! Alright guys, we're all done here. It's quite dark, so the light is pretty bad, so I'm going to do my best to show you what it looks like, and we're going to take some photo during the daytime as well, so you can see what it looks like during the day. So here it is. Let's go!
What I gotta do to make you love me?